come on, I was just joking. Welcome back to Coffee Talk, guys. My name's Dev. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. Might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, Doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Hey, it's you again, Baileys. Haven't seen you in a while. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Baileys. How are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? And after is just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far, but instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. It sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original. My target here is the mainstream audience, huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choice Your Own Adventure game show on Netstream. It's nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. Highly ambitious for you. At least, it's simpler than my other ideas, which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. As before, are you considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist? What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finish it, okay? Alright. As Emo FJ said, I wouldn't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Want to spoil the fun, if you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What would you like to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Ginger latte. I don't know if I have a ginger latte. I assume it's like a coffee latte, maybe? Or a green tea latte? No, latte means coffee. So I'm gonna make coffee. Okay, I'm gonna make coffee, ginger, and milk. Oh, I get to draw on it? Okay. Here you go, thanks. And this is good. With this kind of drink making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What you have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Bayless? Still busy from your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done. You're dropping the project? I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure it's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. You finished your job by bullshitting her? Haha, the finest bullshit, my lady. It's the one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? Sorry, no. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh, like you and something like that. By the way, curious, how did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking, I don't mind. Just that I was young and stupid, Come on, who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. What? Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was incubus. Okay, let's call him Chronic? as a girlfriend. Still following. That girl has a friend. Friend is the one I'm after. Ooh, okay, I got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't know. Get into details, but this suffragist was super hot. All the guys wanted to sleep with her. He was a player too. Selling Lula at all, because it wasn't. Yes, it was my friend's girl. Holy moly, this is getting spicy. Other girl's name was, let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lula thanks to her relationship with Conic. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lula a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I was a pretty attractive guy back then. But Lula came up to visit us at one point. I lived with Conic back in college. I'd been out, and I got just back as Lula arrived. Total coincidence. We went in our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Was he sleeping? Yep. I was about to say it. Conic was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly. I saw the look on Luna's face with disbelief, anger, and sadness. Without even thinking about it, I punched Conic in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Conic was a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch. And he so fall easily. Lula begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. Yeah, looks like she begged Conic. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I didn't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty badly. Like, fair of my energy and dreams. We grew closer after that. I don't remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah, Lua came a few days ago. How's she doing? What's she doing? Sorry. She hasn't returned my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She's gotten into an argument, though. Listen, there was this male model. I don't think she was that type of girl. Go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. Been arguing about, well, we were talking about relationship. They were told to reason behind the fight about your family stuff. And then this guy, joined the discussion. What did you say? Didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. But I got a new drink. If I made it right, possibly? I did. So if I make it right, I get a new drink. Is that correct? I understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval, considering, what, you're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? I'll tell you about my family. Or should I say, most elfin families? They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules that you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs that are deemed worthy and successful, like being a doctor, a lawyer, or CEO. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something else would deem suitable. Unless you became the next Da Vinci. So, when I switched from my business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? What? No, the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Luna is the only person that can make me feel alive. She's shown me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I'm saying why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of recollection with my family. Recollection. Just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? About her and her family. You may be happy to leave your family, however, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't but help to overhear your story. Assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yeah, she's a subcus, I see. For most, the wolf pack is the most important thing. But family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, would not make your parents believe that all the bad stereotypes about some guy are true? I never thought of that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on hers as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. Oh crap, I accidentally skipped over something. I'm leaving my missing family to create a better one with her. Oh, wait, no, that one. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm glad. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you see, I left my family for you card. We love each other. Be with her, whatever the circumstances may be, you know? Love is like a flame. It may burn fiercely at first. Over time, it will die down to maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy, it'll be hard work. Because life is full of storms. In marriage, will survive on love alone. Whoa, that's deep. Have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? An elf, I wouldn't need health insurance. You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elfin privilege. You'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've even seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Empty their entire life savings for an $8 pill because it's the country they their entire life savings for an $8 pill because it's in this country they charge $20,000 for it. If you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they will get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences that should be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I have got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink you left today, and for ya. Bye.
Bye!
Stretch it, sorry. What? Wait, did I get another drink or did I not go over? I didn't go down. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. Your book is based on this coffee shop. You can present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around. I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. Bitter heart. I want to make the bitter heart. I know how to make the bitter heart. I think I do. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. New vows to stop major hospitals selling furry centers illegally. Allow 2020 10 reasons why you should go. Sports tournament in space might be nearly a few decades away. Hey, you're back. Hi, and Gala. You really never changed. I know. It was surprisingly nice catching up with people back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, I'm an FJ. I'd like to order again. Usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to ingredients you already have. Alright. What to do? Can I only have one hand? My Coco stole my other hand. She's currently laying on it. Can I have this hand, baby doggies? So we're gonna try tea, a bit of milk, and ginger. Is it ginger? No, soda. I need ginger. Try this. Thank you. Just when I need it. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. Wait, did I get a drink? Gala? I can't help overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was he was my bodyguard, sorry. Oh? And didn't you meet here? Yeah. When this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarfs. Wait, short people? Those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. But I'm a vampire supposed to be, you know, tough. Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks. I could have taken both if I was sober. A couple, really. You were trash tied. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, you weren't not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me, like, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turned out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Haha. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those doors could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they have had ties with the mafia. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard that they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not some thief. On a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. The next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before, hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke, but just was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in a hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed Hyde. I prefer if we skip that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I choose hospital admin instead. So, you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks for the stubborn persistence and helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I expect such a tale from you. Ooh. I know. Anyway, you might have Jay. I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Let's see what I got in my dish. So I'm gonna go ahead and scroll over to tea. Said tea, so I want to make don't make it too warm. I don't want to make it like this. Yeah, let's wear this. Give him what I gave his friend. Gala, here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. So you wanted your friend drink? By the way, it feels like this place is mixing. But yeah, I haven't seen her today. Oh, is that her? Hey, speak of the devil. Hey, good people. I'm one vampire. Hey. It's good to see you too, Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised you weren't here. Is that what? Oh, you pick a girl's young enough to be your granddaughter? Oh, that won't work on me. Oh my god. Oh, that made me laugh so hard. Hey, I have no interest in fighting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You look so tired for you. Day at work? Huh? How can you tell? Thought a werewolf sense. Right. I showed him at FJ my draft. And I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. Geez, it's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a road. That'll do, sir. Speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital adminning life going? That's not even a word for you. Actually, I'm not even sure what you do there. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital, things like how much specialists cost and how much it affects their income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intense care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like biz dev for people's lives then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. I'm suited for the job. Someone who gets very emotional attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people really talk about your kind of job? Rarely talk about your kind of job, sorry. I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about our work outside of the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's patient's personal lives anyway, such professionalism and loyalty. Should keep a hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. We've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Oh, I didn't know that. Wait. 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy, ask for a promotion, man. Keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. The salary must be better if you take the position, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now? And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. Really? I really can't figure you out. Ask Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with the both of you. Are you going to stay hide? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks now, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Imadeche. You, Freya. See ya. Take care on your way. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed the interesting story, so how did you guys meet? I have to retell the story, yes. Come on. You're gonna get away, right? Alright then. I found this place back when it was a bar. I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still, though, why make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. You know, right? Why, right? You're trying to squeeze the story out from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. I'm not you. Seriously, Freya, come on. I'll get into details. But going to war messes with your head. You see, Gala? Why, Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it. But it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma, though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing that he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know all this at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. We weren't that close yet, so no personal feelings. I needed his strength, but then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cold person, that's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. Suggested he talk about it with someone to seek help, which he refused. No surprise there, but I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. In the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been My alien friend. Good evening, everyone. Ooh, boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. Oh, Earth, please call us Neil? I think I met every character because I just got an achievement for meeting all the characters I relate. Neil. Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like names Gale has a lot of associations with Earthlings' efforts in intergalactic exploration. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Surya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir, you come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah, ooh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more. Much more, to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing in Seattle? And all of your kind dressed like this, we choose this appearance based on the image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the every Ginger album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you have to drink tonight? The usual. This is how you say yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes. Maybe I'll taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting prints. But we doubt you'll be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Okay. So, I'm gonna end the video here. If you guys will like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my content, subscribe button. Wanna subscribe, don't forget that notification bell to be notified when I make another video. I'll see you guys next time. My Death Ray signing off.